Hi there, it's Jo Martin here, the founder of One of Many, and I want to get you thinking about the advantage you have as a woman leader. I also want to challenge you a little bit today to think about whether you're using that advantage to your fullest. Now, before we go too far, let's talk about this advantage, and first things first. What I'm definitely not talking about here is that kind of femme fatale, boobs out, big lips, sexy kind of feminine advantage that we have been unconsciously absorbing because of media and our culture and the movies and songs for however long. That is not that I'm talking about. And frankly, I'm really glad that we've mostly moved past that. Perhaps not exclusively, but mostly. What I am talking about here is the advantage that we have as women due to the tendency we have to, frankly, be better at certain things. Now, I don't need to get into whether it's nature, if it's in our DNA, or if it's in our brains, or whether it's nurture because of the way women are brought up. For the purposes of what I'm talking about here today, that piece doesn't matter. Whether it's about societal conditioning, unconscious, but whatever it is, we end up in a situation where, frankly, we are better equipped to deal with some things than men as a gender on the whole, on average. Yeah, some individual men might be better than individual women at certain things, but loads of research points to the fact that we have some distinct advantages when it comes to leadership. And I want to talk about those today. So irrespective of the cause, one of the things I truly believe is that women are generally better at building relationships and connections. We have an innate ability to read people. We have this innate ability to be able to form connections and to collaborate rather than compete. I mean, boil this down to its simplest level. We have a fraction of the testosterone that men have. Testosterone, the hormone, if you inject it into people or animals or whatever, what happens? Aggression, competition. Is it any wonder when you look in the corporate world, if you look in politics, that you see this kind of energy all of the time? Because it is fueled by that. We have a totally different hormonal makeup. One of those hormones is oxytocin, and oxytocin freaking rocks because oxytocin chills us out and it has us bond with people. To the extent that we can bring that into the boardroom, like for heaven's sakes, how good is that? We have progesterone, this amazing chill out hormone that chills us out, and we can bring that energy into our relationships, into our leadership. So we have these incredible natural advantages as women, and I believe we need to use them. The second one, which is kind of a little bit related, is that we are cyclical creatures. Oh my God, she said cyclical. Yes, I did. I said cyclical. What I mean by that is whether we're still cycling hormonally, right, in our menstruating years, or whether we're postmenopausal, we tend to have energy cycles, just like Mother Nature out there. We have times when we are feeling 10 foot tall and bulletproof. We want to go out and work really hard and party all night, and we've got loads of energy for that. And other times where we need to withdraw and retreat in and really turn internally and give ourselves rest time. If we work with those cycles, we can actually be way more effective and fruitful than if we just try and plow through in a linear kind of fashion. So if we can use these cycles rather than working against them, we can be even more fruitful and even more effective in what we can get done by harnessing up the energy when we've got plenty of it and making time to rest and turn within, which is actually an incredibly creative time as well when we need that. Understanding that all human beings are not machines and cannot work in this kind of, push, push, push energy makes for a really powerful leader. So these are just a couple, I think, of the natural advantages that we have as women, which when we harness them and utilize them, we can actually not only change our own impact and our own effectiveness, but we could actually transform the organizations we work within, the political landscape that we're working within, and the community landscape that we're leading within. So use them, use them. What do you notice about this? What have you noticed are your natural advantages as a woman? Please do share in the comments section. And if this has hit a nerve with you, feel free to share the video and like it if you've enjoyed it. I'd love to be in touch and chat with you some more. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section.